What if I told you that one of the ocean's smartest creatures has a brain shaped like a donut, and that this strange design is actually the secret to its survival? Picture this. You're a squid gliding through the deep blue, surrounded by predators. You need to think fast, react instantly, and outsmart everything around you. But there's a catch. Your brain isn't tucked safely inside your head like ours. Instead, it's wrapped around your throat, forming a perfect ring. A donut of neurons with your esophagus running straight through the middle. It sounds like a design flaw, a choking hazard waiting to happen. But what if this bizarre layout isn't a mistake at all? What if it's one of evolution's most brilliant solutions? To understand why the squid's brain looks the way it does, we need to rewind way back to a time before fish ruled the seas. Squid belong to a group called cephalopods, which means head-footed. And they've been around for 500 million years. Unlike us vertebrates, with our centralized nervous systems, squid took a different path. Their bodies are built around a tube-like structure, with a mouth at one end and organs arranged in a ring. Over millions of years, their nervous system evolved to match. The result? A brain that encircles the esophagus. A neural loop that processes information in a way no mammal ever could. But here's where it gets fascinating. This ring-shaped brain isn't just one single unit. It's divided into lobes, specialized regions that handle different tasks. There's a lobe for learning, one for camouflage, another for controlling those mesmerizing, color-shifting skin cells. Each part communicates with the others, but they also operate with a surprising degree of independence. Imagine driving a car while also solving a math problem, composing a symphony, and painting a masterpiece, all at the same time. That's what a squid's brain does every second it's awake. And the ring shape lets information flow in a continuous loop, allowing lightning-fast reactions without a central command slowing things down. Now, you might be wondering, doesn't having your throat pass through your brain create problems? Well, yes. In fact, if a squid tries to swallow something too large, it can literally press against its own brain. But evolution found a workaround. Squid don't have rigid skeletons. Their bodies are soft, flexible, and built to absorb pressure. So while the design seems risky, it's perfectly adapted to their way of life. But the real magic of the donut brain isn't just in its shape, it's in what it enables. Squid are masters of deception. They change color, texture, and even body patterns in the blink of an eye. They communicate with flickering signals across their skin. They solve puzzles, recognize individual humans, and some species even hunt in coordinated groups. All of this is possible because their brain is distributed, decentralized, and deeply integrated with the rest of their body. Their arms, for example, contain huge numbers of neurons, so many that some scientists half-joke that a squid's arms have minds of their own. A squid can be tasting, touching, and manipulating something with its arms while its central ring brain processes the bigger picture. Is this food? Is it dangerous? Should I change color to blend in? This system is so effective that some researchers believe it could inspire new forms of artificial intelligence. Decentralized networks that don't rely on a single processor, but instead work like a team of specialists sharing a loop. And then there's the question of consciousness. If a brain can be shaped like a ring, wrapped around a throat, and still produce behaviors we associate with intelligence and awareness, what does that say about the nature of mind itself? Squid challenge our assumptions about what a brain has to look like to be advanced. They remind us that intelligence isn't about having a big, centralized brain. It's about having the right wiring for the world you live in. For squid, that world is the open ocean, a place of sudden threats and fleeting opportunities. A place where you don't have time to think twice. So their brain evolved to be fast, flexible, and always on. A neural donut that lets them thrive in an environment that would overwhelm almost any other creature. And when you see them in action, darting through the water, shifting from invisibility to vibrant displays, solving mazes, escaping enclosures, you realize this isn't just a biological oddity. It's a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering. What other animal anatomy mysteries should we explore next? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Animal Fact Vault for more deep dives into nature's weirdest wonders.